That x squared equals 100 example is a great example to start with because it's something we can just look at the answer and say, yeah, we know 10 squared is 100, and then, okay, negative 10 squared also equals 100. So it's always a great example to start with, but students tend to see this and they get this bad habit. They see the answer is always going to just be the same number, a 10 and a 10, but one of them's positive, one of them's negative. It does not always work like that. In fact, it seldom works like that. I mean, sometimes it will, like this problem here, but it does not always work like that, okay? You don't always get the same number with a plus or minus symbol for your final answer. Yes, somewhere in there you'll get a plus or minus 6 or plus or minus 7, but your final answer won't always be the same number. So let's take a look at this example. I'm squaring this side. Okay, x minus 5 squared equals 16. I need to get x by itself. So I can't pick up the 5 and move it. It won't let me. Can't do that because it's embedded in this squared. It's being squared. So first I have to take care of this squared. I'm going to move the squared to the other side. When I do that, it will become a square root with a plus or minus symbol. Okay, so now I have the square root of 16. That's 4, plus or minus 4. We're not done yet. Okay, we still have to get x by itself. And a lot of students, again, they think they see one answer, must be plus or minus that answer. It's not. I'm going to move this minus 5. I'm going to pick it up and move it to the other side, right? We're trying to get the variable by itself. It becomes a plus 5. So now this was our prerequisite skill 1 to begin with, this plus or minus thing. This gives me a positive 4 plus 5, a 9. And this one gives me a negative 4 plus 5, right? Plus or minus, a minus 4 plus 5. We clean those, right? So we get those two answers. They're not the same number. One was a 9, one was a 1. They're not always the same number, okay? One more example for you to see with all the bells and whistles. Moving on.